Okay, well, it's annual chicken service day at Coop de Villa anyway. So it's time. It's been a year. We've had these chickens for a year now. And this is the first time the bedding is actually getting completely changed. So what we're doing here, when I built this, I painted the inside as well as the outside with this idea in mind that once a year or so every so often at least, you could get in here with a hose and hose it down, and boy, does it get dusty. I mean, you hit it with the hose and these big brown streaks come running out from the dust. I don't know. So you can see, looks pretty new again. I'm surprised it actually came that clean. There was like a lot of little, I guess they're fly specks, little spots on the areas. Maybe it's something the chickens do. I'm not sure, spit or something like that. Because over there where they roost is where it was a lot of spots on the wall. And like I said, it all came nice and clean. Pretty happy with it. So now I'm letting it dry out before I put new bedding back in. You notice I covered my control panel, and I covered the actuator for the door. Don't know if it matters or not, but controls are in a little plywood box, so they wouldn't have got that wet, but I thought, better to keep them dry. You see the nesting boxes all got cleaned out, and that was a bit of a chore because they held water. When I painted them, I guess I sealed all the edges, so they held water. I drilled a bunch of 3/8 holes in the bottom and let them drain. So anyway, we're letting it dry out now. We got in here with the air hose and blew it out to kind of hasten that process a bit. And once it dries, I'll put my waste collection trays back in there with some bedding in those, and then fill the rest of the coop with 3 or 4 inches of bedding. We'll start the process all over again. Here's those trays that I was telling you about that I made to collect the waste. These go under where they roost at night. You see that? There's a big reflection on my screen I can't see. Anyway, so like I say, we're all cleaned, letting it dry, air out. See, these are the little skirts I made around the bottoms of the walls to try and keep the bedding from going in between all the studs, but as it turned out, they scratch and they do all that stuff and they throw the bedding all over the place, so it was all in there. So I actually took them out and I washed down the whole thing. I'll put them back. I guess I'll put them back. I don't know. I don't see why not. They're there. Why not use them? So anyway, this thing worked pretty good. The drop-down door here worked pretty good for cleaning it out. See what I did here in the run, and they're enjoying that like crazy. You can see they got it all frickin' dug up already. I bought a bale of straw yesterday, day before yesterday, I think. Figured I'd use it out here. Maybe I can keep them from digging holes so much. I don't know if that idea is going to work. They're still scratching, but don't know if they're scratching into the dirt or just the straw. And I filled that tire up with dirt again, and they like that too. They already got a portion of it emptied out. They get in there and they scratch and they make a hole so they can bathe in the dirt. This was all nice and flat when I let them back in here. You can see it isn't flat anymore. They're throwing the stuff around. But it keeps them busy if nothing else. And what I did is the old bedding that I took out of the coop, I threw in here too. So I think it'll start a process. I might end up with some kind of compost down the road. Yeah, they sure like to dig. I was hoping putting the straw in here, because every 2 weeks I have to get in here with a rake and fill in the holes. They make They make all around the edges, they dig, and then around the tire they make holes so they can sit in it, in the dirt. Like I said, like that one's doing in the tire. So I was hoping that putting the straw in here, maybe they would stop digging in the dirt. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, that's where we're at. I'll show you a little bit later when I get it all put back together, just a tiny bit. So anyway, thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, well, it's about, I don't know, 2.5 hours later. Everything's all dry, and we put some bedding back, only to find out that they sold me the wrong kind. I asked for the little pine chips, and what they sold me is not little pine chips, it's more like sawdust. Real fine. See how that is? I mean, whoa. So for now I'll use it, and I'll get a bag of what I want. Maybe when I add, I'll throw it on top of that. I wanted more like, you see what's in the trays? That's the coarse pine chip. I didn't want that one. That's real heavy. There's one smaller than that. That's what used to be in here, and that's what I wanted. But anyway, that's what I got. But it's all ready for them. You see there's the water there in the little cups. And the trays for the waste underneath the roosting bar are back in there. We have bedding in the rest of it. I'm going to go unplug the door. You see I had the door closed so they couldn't go try and get in and out of here while I was working here. But anyway, it sure is clean. Really happy with that. Smells nice too. Really happy with that. Look, they hear me talking here and they're getting all nervous. Look. Yeah. Okay, we'll let you in your house. Hang on a minute. Close this in. Make sure it's secure. This one too, because we're done for today here. Since I have the wrong bedding, I'm not going to put anything in here until I get the right stuff. I always put the carpet on the bottom, because they when they make the nest, they typically make the hole so that, you know, it's all the way down to the carpet, so it gives a nice soft spot for the egg to land. So for now I'm going to leave the carpet without bedding, and next day or two I'll go back over to the supply place and get the right kind of bedding. This is all closed up again. Let's let them in and see if they want to get back in their house. I think they do. Probably think I'm bringing him something to eat, because this is what usually happens in the afternoon. Okay, girls, it's all yours. They might be a little confused because everything's all different in here. The straw never was here. Oh, I know. See, they want to get up there in the annex. They want to get out there because it's a little too early for them to be closed in here. Oh, here's one going to go inside and see what it looks like now. Go check it out. Anyway, that's it for now. Be talking at you later. Bye, girls. This one's Laverne. The golden over there is Shirley. Laverne and Shirley. The red one is Lucy. And the spotted one, red one there, is Natasha, because she's a Russian Orlov. Natasha. All right. See you guys later. Thanks for watching as always. Bye. Oh, she's gonna go in. This one's gonna go in, I think. Looks different, smells different. Wow. Go ahead. No? Later? Different, ain't it? Alright, I guess we're going to go try that out later. Yeah, they want to get back up there in the annex. Not today, girls. Because we're leaving in a little bit. Bye.